It's an everyday job for a woman to come home, cook, clean, and take care of the kids, and also go to a job like a man. So you're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work, and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
Why don't you want to do that?
What do you...
I think it would have to be communication, kind of. It would depend on the communication for the relationship, in my opinion, right? I do not think a man who's understanding, who's kind, and understands how much work his woman has to do at her job should expect his woman to come back home and also cook, clean, and do ABCD. Plus, it's not like there's cleaning every day. Because if my woman is going to work every day, let's say 9 to 5, I'm guessing the kids are not home, which means there isn't lots of cleaning to do. I'm guessing maybe we meal prep over the weekend, and we have food ready by the time we come home. Maybe the kids are not that young, they're in school or daycare, whichever. So it's not realistic to just make it seem like the woman goes to work and then the man comes back home and he's expecting her to come back, cook and clean and do this. No, she didn't spend the day home. No one was at home. So the home isn't dirty. So there isn't much cleaning every day. Plus, if it's cooking, we are probably already had the communication whether we are going to bring in food or we meal prepped the day before or over the weekend for a couple of days, whichever. I think there's a solution. The days of the man goes to work, the woman goes to work, but then they both come home and the man is expecting the woman to cook, clean, and do this. I don't think that's realistic. I don't think it's realistic not even in African cultures, especially if the woman also has to go work. Any sane man with common sense will know that the woman cannot come back from being at work all day and then she has to cook and clean and do everything like she spent the whole day at home. So I don't think that's realistic.
You're talking about why don't I want to... You know how tiring that is? Have you done that?
I do it every day.
First of all, yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak to me. I'm sitting right here. I can hear you. Your point is invalid. And you sound like the rest of these unwedded women talking about the modern day women right there. I'm going to go to work like you. Do you want me to cook, clean? First of all, if that was the case, so what? Yes, you're going to cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out. He fixing the house. He making sure this. Do y'all have different responsibilities? Different.
I agree, different responsibilities, but also that goes back to the point I made that people have to just have these conversations. They have to communicate, hey, babe, I'm going to work 9 to 5. This is how much money I'm going to make. How much money do we need to survive? How much do you need to work to supplement our income? Because if my woman is going to work 9 to 5, who's paying the bills? Because now we have to figure out, are we going 50-50? Are we going 70-30? What? Those are all conversations people need to have. Like, I shouldn't expect my woman to go and work 9 to 5 and I'm paying all the bills. So what's the point? What's the point of her working 9 to 5? At least work part-time then. If regardless your money is not going to help the household, you're just working because you want to work. So I think these are conversations every marriage or relationship people should have. But it doesn't make sense for two people to be working and the woman, if the man is still expected to pay all the bills, then of course he's going to expect his woman to go work and come back and cook and clean if he's paying all the bills. Now it's 50-50, that's a different situation, different conversation. He shouldn't expect his woman to come back from work and she's also paying bills 50-50 and then come back and do all that. So if it's 50-50 bills, I believe everything is going to have to be 50-50. That's the only fair way it can go.
Roles now amongst modern day women, we're equal. We're not. We're both important. We're equally important to the relationship, but we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. And you yelling, oh, I gotta cook, clean, yes, because don't nobody care. But at the same time, my wife don't care if the AC duct needed to be cleaned and it was $300. She won't even know that the man came and went. We have different responsibilities. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cook and I clean and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when your car need an oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
I agree with him, but I think where they had the disagreement, where they had the misunderstanding, I think the woman is thinking, if I'm going to work 9 to 5 and coming back in the evening, I'm also paying the bills. So they didn't talk about that part, because if both people are going to work, at the end of the day, who's paying the majority of the bills? If it's the man, then I'm thinking it's only fair the woman is going to have to cook, clean. If the man is paying majority of the bills, even if she works 9 to 5. Now, if they're paying bills 50-50, then I don't expect the man to expect the woman to do all the cooking and cleaning. Then everything you guys chose, you're going to be 50-50. So everything is going to be done equally split, right? But also, men and women, I think, will also have their roles. You feel me? They all have roles in the relationship. And I think it's very key if we can talk about and figure out, okay, this is our ship, babe. Am I the captain? What's your role on this ship? Are you the cleaner? Are you this? Am I the maintenance? Do I do the maintenance jobs on the ship? Like, what kind of roles do you have on our ship as we try to navigate the storms or the ocean, which is called the relationship? What kind of roles are you playing? And I think if people can have the discussions about different relationships, roles, responsibilities, they wouldn't have to yell about, oh, I gotta cook and clean, because you already have an idea of what you are expected to do in a relationship. Now, I'm not saying every time you're going to be able to do your job. Just like a man, for some time, maybe he may lose his job or he's sick, so he may not be able to pay majority of the bills. If that's his role, then his woman can step up if they had the conversation and they have good communication. All right, what do you guys think? Shout out to Black Wealth. You guys can go check out their Instagram. That's where I got the clip to react to. Subscribe to your boy. Till next time, peace.